Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Steve, coming to you from Beijing in China, living a pretty amazing laptop lifestyle each and every single day. I'm watching these results and things are just progressing very, very well. Now, usually I make comparisons on a weekly basis, but I'm updating guys on a regular basis as well, just to show you what an amazing program this really is. And this is built to last. The longevity in this is truly outstanding. And we'll get into a little bit more details from there. Now, today is the 11th of November 2016. So what I'm going to be showing you guys is my current results, and we're going to make comparisons from last week as well. So you can see how powerful things have really progressed over sort of the last week or so. But right now, I want to show you a little video about what this company is about and how it has changed my lifestyle. Now, before I show you my current progress in MPA, I just want to quickly explain for those of you who don't quite know what My Paying Ads is all about. So basically, they are an advertising company that provide a share of revenue to paying advertisers. And they have various advertising options available, but in order to benefit from making money with advertising, you just simply purchase an ad pack. And in return, you get back 120% of your earnings. Or in other words, you'll gain a 20% profit for every ad pack purchased. So, think of it like this. I'm an online marketer who is in need of quality advertising in order to promote my website or business that I have to offer. I decide to join a professional and very stable rev share company which offers multiple advertising services. Then from here, I can then purchase advertising that is suitable to my needs, or I'm also able to greatly benefit from purchasing advertising and earning some revenue from the company. So essentially, I'm being paid to advertise my own stuff, and this is really amazing. I'm telling you right now, this has changed my life drastically. I've been able to buy 2 really amazing dogs. I'm living a laptop lifestyle whilst living abroad in China. And it's all thanks to this company for helping me to achieve that lifestyle. There's very few rev share companies like this that take their business seriously and are structured for long-term growth. I'm not talking about months, I'm talking about years. And My Paying Ads have never missed out on a payment in over 18 months. They pay out 7 days a week and have currently paid out over $16 million to advertisers, which is just a crazy amount, as you can imagine. And one thing you should know is that My Paying Ads greatly improve its returning customer rate. So, just like with any business, a returning customer is far better than a one-time customer. So that's one of the reasons why it's important to have professional services that deliver, and having an attractive offer or service to support the greater gain for the company and its members. And My Paying Ads does exactly that. I honestly think that you'll love this. So before you sign up and give it a try, I want to show you my current progress from today, right now. Okay, so let's just get straight into this, guys. Now, what you're looking at here is an overview of my results or my current stats, as you will, from last week. So 7 days ago, this is what we're currently looking at. So as you can see right here, if we take a look at my referrals at this time, so 96 referrals. So honestly, thank you guys for joining and signing up. I really, really appreciate it. And I really appreciate the action takers, because you guys, the sooner you start, the much better things will be for you much later on. And considering starting to, like 2017 is coming up, the new year, it's much better to get started now, and then you're going to start seeing things really progress sometime early next year or whatever the case might be. Everyone's starting in a different position. It really doesn't matter when you start or where you start. It just matters that you get started sooner rather than later, because you're going to see amazing results as you go along, like I am for myself. Now, what we're currently looking at is as well these active ad packs along here. So 492 active ad packs. Now, there's 4 different stages of ad packs. There's $5, $10, $25, and $50 ad packs. Now, the stage that I'm at, I'm purchasing $50 ad packs on a daily basis, maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 ad packs all together on a daily basis as well. So basically what I'm doing, I'm compounding inside the system, and this is really This is something that's really driving the results and increasing my daily withdrawals that I'm able to make on a daily basis. So this is something truly amazing, and like I've said before, it pays out 7 days a week. So this is something that's honestly keeps getting better and better, and so my excitement just keeps on getting even greater and greater. So honestly, this is something that's really amazing. Now look at these alpaca owners here, $24,164. That is a substantial amount of money, right? And like, you can agree, like when you see figures like that, sometimes you just kind of throw it off and go, whatever. But I mean, honestly guys, this thing, when you start compounding inside the system, no matter where you start, you're going to start seeing gradual progress, and it builds faster and faster. So the earnings that I have generated from this system alone, as of today, as of last week, was $24,164. Now let's just go and take a look at what today's results are. Okay, so what I'm going to show you guys here, right, as what you're looking at right now is just the basic homepage. So just so you can see an overview of today's current stats. Now, as we can see right along here, there's over 202,000 members. So this isn't just something I've just joined very quickly, and this is something that's launched just recently. This has been going on since 2015, as you can see here in March, and 202,000 members. This thing just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. And their Alexa rank just keeps on decreasing every single day, every single week. And that just basically means that the site has got a lot more growth. So if you compare sites like maybe Amazon or Google, they're going to sort of be within sort of 1 to 5 being ranked at that number. But this Alexa rank just keeps on getting down and down. So this is really great. Now, as we can see along here, look at these payouts, guys. $18,589,670 as of right now. $18 million. That is just an insane amount of money. So, but basically what this is doing, this is being able to pay out members every single day for 7 days a week. They've been live for about 18 months, as you've just seen. And this is something that so many people are really benefiting from. It is an advertising service, but people who really want to make money and generate money online, as well as advertising their businesses or whatever it might be for their brand, this is something that you definitely want to get yourselves involved in, because who doesn't want to advertise and get paid at the same time? I mean, this is an amazing platform that has really changed a lot of people's lives. There's a lot of people, for me myself, I'm trying to max this system out for $200 per day. That is my goal, to achieve that. But also, there's people who are happy with $10 a day, $25 a day, $50 a day, whatever stage that is, you can definitely get there by achieving that from my paying ads. So this is something really truly amazing. And like you can see here, look, online members right now 1,308, and members that had signed up last week 3,695. So many people are being aware of this really great company, and they want to get themselves involved. They want to be action takers, and they just want to get started. And that's the most important thing. Get started now, and then you're going to see the results later on, and it's going to really work in your favor, guys, honestly. Now let's just take a look at my results as of today. So I've just seen my dashboard just along here, and what we're currently looking at right now is I've got some earning balance just along here. So I've got $57 in Bitcoin. What I'm going to do is purchase another ad pack, but I'll do that once I finish with this video along here. Now just take a look at this, guys. 109 referrals. So honestly, again, I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys who have been signing up and joining my team. I honestly really appreciate it. And like I said before, I really appreciate the action takers as well. And if you've got questions at all, don't hesitate to ask on YouTube, and don't hesitate to ask me on Facebook as well, because honestly, if you're kind of on the fence and you're a little bit unsure of what to do or the best strategy to use, don't hesitate to ask me any questions at all. I've got a calculator, which is obviously that can be used for estimations as well. So if you're looking to put in X amount of money or to achieve X amount, then you can kind of get an idea on your daily withdrawal limits as well. So this is something that's going to be very useful in terms of making a long-term strategy towards the goals that you're trying to achieve. So honestly, this is something that is truly amazing. And like I've said, ask me any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And then if you've joined my team, then you are seriously in good hands. I will take care of you guys. And once I've maxed this system out, I will be sharing some of my commissions that come generated back to you guys as well, to help you achieve your goals much faster as well. Because there are some people who are just happy to take the commissions, but when I'm maxed out on $200 per day, there's not really a need for me to keep those commissions all to myself, so to speak. So what I'm going to be doing is giving back to you guys, just so that you can progress within the system as well. So this is something of my way of saying, join with me now. We'll all get there together, and then I'll give back to you guys so that you can get there faster. So that's just kind of my kind of my offer to you guys for joining part of my team as well. But there are a lot of you who are happy to join my team just for the additional support as well. So I'm more than grateful for you guys joining my team. Now let's just take a look at this. Now we're at 502 active ad packs. Now an active ad pack is basically when you purchase an ad pack, the ad packs expire over a period of time. And then, like you've seen in the last video, I talked about gaining 120%. So basically, your profit margin is about 20% for every ad pack purchased. So what you want to think about is how you can progress with those 20%. And what I'm doing, I'm withdrawing a safety withdrawal limit. So although I'm earning huge amounts a day, maybe sort of around $200 to $300 per day inside the system, I'm only withdrawing about $40 per day, because that is a safety withdrawal limit. So it allows me to continue building my account, and it also allows me to remain consistent with the active ad packs that I have, so I don't drop too much, so to speak. Now let's look at this, guys. Ad pack earnings as of today, $26,180. This is a crazy amount of money. And what we're going to do now, I'm just going to make a comparison from last week so we can see what has been generated over a week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring up a calculator very quickly, and I'm just going to put in these things here. So $26,180 minus, and we're going to minus last week's results. So let me just bring this back up. Minus 24,164. Look at this. $2,016 within 1 week. This is honestly a number that just continues to keep growing. I mean, not necessarily on a weekly basis, because my ad packs are expiring at the same time. But honestly, when I'm at an average of $2,000 a week, I mean, this is something really amazing. And like I've said, I really want to help you guys to get there much sooner rather than later as well. So don't necessarily hesitate that you haven't got a lot to put in. Honestly, get started now and you'll start seeing things build up. Compound your earnings inside the system, and then you'll get to a steady level where you can start withdrawing money, but then you can also build the account at the same time. And this is a really good position to be in. And like, this company has honestly helped me in many different ways. And like, I am living here in China right now. This is no BS. I know I record a lot of videos inside, but that's just the way it is. But honestly, this is something truly amazing, and you definitely want to get your hands on. Now, last thing I want to show you guys is the withdrawals. Some of you have questions, are you withdrawing the money and stuff like that? So I'm just going to go to my withdrawal history. And just going to wait for this graph to load up just a little bit. Okay, whilst we're waiting for this, what I want to show you guys right here is look at the last 30 days of withdrawals. So the last 30 days, I've withdrawn $1,873. There have been times where I've withdrawn $200 for sort of emergency cases and things like that. But honestly, this is something that is really enabling me to live a lifestyle without necessarily needing to worry about money too much, because this is, although some of my earnings drop when I withdraw a huge amount of money, I'm still able to build that back up and then put myself back in a position where I don't need to worry about that. Just apologies about the noise. Dogs are playing a little bit. But honestly, guys, this is something really, really outstanding. Now, you can see here, I made a withdrawal of $40 along here today. And then what I want to show you guys along here is just look at some of these stats along here. We can pull all these stats down. So if I was to pull down maybe just 100 along here, just wait for this to load. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at these results here. You can see this. Look at all these payments just along here. And you can see along this right side, you can see along here, look at all these, done, 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 done. And I'm being paid for these every single time. Now, I haven't been withdrawing 7 days a week all the time because sometimes I've just needed to compound inside the system 100% for that day just to help build the account up a little bit. But you can see right along here, November 10th, currently pending on here. November the 11th, pending along here. November 9th, done. November 8th, done. 7th, done. 6th, done. You know, and this is just continuous every single day, 7 days a week. Now, I know some of you might comment about, you know, why is this currently pending and so forth. But to be honest, it really doesn't matter because I know those payments are just going to come through. Every single day, 7 days a week, these payments come through. Pending just probably because it's a Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is a very popular payment processor. So many people are using that. But I'll probably get paid within a few hours tonight. The time right now is nearly 8 o'clock in the evening. So I'll probably get my next payment maybe within sort of the next few hours or so. So the 10th one will be covered, and then the 11th will be covered maybe throughout the night or sometime tomorrow as well. But it's up to 48 hours anyway, so it really doesn't matter. These payments definitely come through, and I'm being paid each and every day. So for you guys who are interested in wanting to join my team, if you've got questions, don't hesitate to ask within YouTube or via Facebook, whatever means, don't hesitate to ask. And that's pretty much it for now. I mean, I will update you guys on a regular basis, but for the time being, if you're interested in joining, watch this video and I'll catch up with you guys next time. Okay, so the best way for you to join will be to, once you finish watching one of my videos, what you're going to want to do is just to come down here, and where it says join with me here, I'm going to give you a direct link. If you click on show more, I'm also going to give you another link to my Facebook. So if you guys have got any questions, or you know, you just want to reach out to me or anything like that, don't hesitate to contact me on Facebook as well. But for now, we're just going to click on this link here. And right now it's going to take me to the home page. Okay, so the very first thing you're going to want to do is on the top right hand corner it says sign up. So once we click on this, it's now going to take me to the registration page. Now this is crucial. The very first thing you're going to want to check is that the sponsor says Steve in China. Okay, if it doesn't, if it says someone else's name, or it has NPA admin, which is a default, what you need to do is to click on change and then simply type in Steve in China, and then you can change it from there. This is crucial because a lot of people have been signing up under NPA admin and they can't change it once you've registered. So, you know, it's very important that you make sure it says Steve in China before, because once you guys are on my team, you know, I'm going to be helping you every step of the way. And once I've maxed out the system, I'm going to be sharing some of my commissions with you guys as well. So, you know, it's just to help you progress and develop in my paying ads as we go along. Okay, so just make sure that that says Steve in China, and then we're all good. Now, the next lot of fields you need to fill out are just very basic, like your names, email, username, and your password. Okay, so once everything is filled out from here, agree to the terms and conditions and then register. Then you're going to get go through the normal process, email confirmation stuff and so on and so forth. Then once you've done that, we need to go back to the home page and to log in. Okay, so let me just add the captcha code in here. Log in. Now every time you log in, you're always going to see a login ad. These are very, very popular. I was going to pay for one, but then I didn't realize it's booked up until maybe 3 months, you know, ahead. So people are paying for these. They're paying maybe $200 at a time for their login ads. So, you know, they're very, very popular. So we're just going to wait for this to, just before this video loads, I'm just going to wait for this timer to count down. Okay, so right now you're at your dashboard along here. I mean, it might be a little bit overwhelming to begin with, but the very first thing you're going to want to do is, again, just check my sponsor, says Steve in China along here, and then it will give you my email address as well. So if you need to contact me through email, by all means contact me through there. But like I said before, contact me on Facebook because I'll be more than happy to assist you on there as well. Now, the very first thing you're going to want to do on your left-hand side, you're going to want to select account activity, and then click on profile. Now, you can fill out some basic information here like your name. I mean, your name is essential anyway, but the very most important thing is your payment processor, okay? So what you're going to want to do, you can select from Payzer, Solid Trust Pay, Perfect Money, Coin Payments, and To Pay For You. PayPal is a temporary payment processor because when the funds were frozen before, they had to shift over the payments from PayPal. So we no longer use PayPal because it's just a headache. And no other rev share uses PayPal anymore because they're very wish-washy, and we don't necessarily want that in a business anyway. So, I mean, personally, I'm using Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's a win-win, and I think probably the other popular payment processors will be Payzer and Solid Trust Pay. So by all means, select one of these, set these up, and make sure that your preferred payment processor is also selected, okay? So once that has been selected, and you've made the payment processor secure to yours, you can just go through and add any other information if you need to. Personally, I haven't done so, but what you can do after that is move on to purchase an ad pack, and then it will take you through the stage. So once you purchase an ad pack, you can let me just bring you along here. So it's basically going to explain the plan. So you've got your plan 1, your plan 2, and the credits that you can earn from your advertising as well, okay? So once you've done that, you need to set up a new banner ad. Okay? So before you can buy an ad pack, you're going to want to set up some banners, okay? So you can have a maximum of 10 along here. So once you set these up, what you're going to want to do is then buy an ad pack. You don't want to add clicks, you want to buy an ad pack because that ensures that you have revenue share earnings when you've earned your initial 100%. So basically each ad pack that we purchase, we get back 120%. So what you want to do is select buy ad packs. I'll just give you a quick example here, and then we can select a purchase. So on my plan Force, which is a $50 ad pack, and then you'll go through some banners up along here, and then it's pretty much simple from there. I mean, you'll select your payment processor, it will take you through how to pay for that, and then it will just go from there, to be honest. So, by all means, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask me on Facebook. This honestly, guys, this is very simple, and you're going to enjoy this so much. So, like I've said before, it's much better to get started sooner rather than later. So until then, stay awesome, and I'll talk to you soon.